So we saw at Evo 2023 the cutscene of A.K.I, right? The tease, if you will. And then yesterday, right? I think it was yesterday night, we got this big old thing.
Time to work, time to work. When inhaled, coriamyrtin blocks the gamma-aminobutyric acid receptors in the central nervous system, causing spasmodic muscle contractions.
Master, it's a work of art! It's perfect!
What to do with you now?
I like how she just killed this guy in the middle of the street.
Shall we put him out of his misery?
Yeah, so she is a disciple or like a student of FANG, and you can definitely see lots of FANG in this trailer. Lots of crazy movement, lots of crazy shenanigans. However, when we get to this part is where things get a little wacky. So she's got bubbles, she's got whips. She has movement. She can do that, which is crazy.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
There's her level 1, where she just bubbles them.
Poison's on the menu.
Alternate costume. And of course, they had her beating up on JP. And then a very crazy level 2. A hell of a drive rush. And then we get to see a little bit of her level 3.
Here, there, then here, and... My magnum opus!
Is my poison kicking in?
Fighter 6.
Yeah, so Squidly in the chat says that this has been the biggest letdown ever because it looks like Jury with poison. Let me dispel that myth for you. Let's go back to the trailer, shall we? First. So we won't go over the buttons, right? Because, you know, buttons at the end of the day. What we will go over is how she utilizes some of her crazy ass tools to get it. So we have the poison mechanic, right? She just applied it here.
Some experimentation. I bet poison would work wonders on you.
And you got the throw and the back throw. So she has those giant whips, so she can go full screen. She has dodges, right? Kind of like FANG had. She has crazy anti-air. She has anti-fireball attack. She has slithering.
I wouldn't move if I were you.
Oh, it meant personality-wise? Gotcha.
Poison's on the menu.
Look at that fireball. Going through stuff. Dude, the fact that she has so much crazy movement, I think, makes this character very attractive to me. Although, I can only imagine how frustrating she is to play. Look at that drive rush. Look at that knee. And then we have the super that... very bloody.
Is my poison kicking in?
So, I think she's going to be a pain in the ass to fight against. I think she's going to be a pain in the ass to play in the best way possible. But, you know, we'll see when she comes out. And as far as her personality goes, I think what they've done with her, as opposed to Jury and as opposed to FANG, I think they actually dialed up like the actual creepy part, right? Because FANG, I feel like FANG was supposed to be like dangerous, creepy guy, but he just turned out to be like goofy idiot. know what I mean? But like I feel like they took like the actual deranged knob and just turned it to like 50. Whereas Jury isn't quite at 50, right? So I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. Fang was a clown, yeah, and it's like I feel like maybe they were trying to get him to be like scary clown in a way, but like it just never quite worked. He was just too goofy. So Aki just looks like she's like lost her fucking mind. But yeah. So that's gonna be fun. I also have some screenshots of her here. I don't know where these are from. I think these are probably from story mode. Look at this shenanigans, huh? Oh yeah, and her battle pass. Well, actually, before we get to the battle pass, sorry, I got these in the wrong order. Another addition is going to be the addition of China. China is going to be a playable location in World Tour mode when she comes out. So that's going to be tons of fun. New stuff in the World Tour is always a good thing. So shout outs to Capcom for adding content to their game, right? Not just the character, but like adding the whole world around the character. That's pretty cool. And starting literally 4 hours from now, tomorrow, the Aki Arrives Battle Pass. I'm sorry, the Fighting Pass is coming out. Much like the Rashid Arrives Fighting Pass, this will be ways for you to unlock. This will be ways for you to unlock gear for your Battle Hub person, emotes, music, titles. You see stickers, device wallpapers, and photo frames, and classic games like Sansan, which is in the rotation at the Battle Hub in the game center. That game is really, really, really frustrating to play. Seriously, every time I try playing it, I play like 4 rounds of it and then I'm done. It's so hard. It's so hard. But anyway, pretty cool of Street Fighter to add like a ton of content around this character coming out, not just the character itself. So big ups to Street Fighter. And yeah, the stage, yeah, the China World Tour area is the stage that we have. Do we have a name on it? No, we don't have a name on it. It's like something with it starts with HO. That's all I know. And I like the music. You really wanted to forget that FANG stickers or that FANG existed? I don't think that's gonna happen. There's a part of me that thinks he's gonna show up in one way or another, right? Because she's like taking orders from him and like trying to find Shadaloo shit. So at least that's what's going on according to the blog post over at PlayStation. And the blog post over at the PlayStation website, PlayStation blog website, does go a little bit in depth into her design, into her, like, how she came to be, into her mechanics, which are going to be much like FANG, where they drain health. I wonder if they're going to make if it's going to have any effect on drive meter or in white health. I think that'll be interesting to take a look at. And they have a couple of her, they highlight a couple of her special moves in there. So, gonna be cool. Next will be Abigail. We're already in this scrapyard. But yeah, so big ups to Capcom. I'm excited. This character comes out at the end of September, the beginning of October. So be ready. Bison Knife for this? Yes. Yes.